where do you start? Where do you start? Suppose like every other Sunderland fan, annoyed, pissed off, fed up, sick, frustrated, every emotion. It's not the video I thought I would be filming for a long time. You know, let's just remember he hasn't gone yet, but you know, it's 99.9% certain that he is going to go. What's Alex Neil's thinking? You know, what's the reasons behind it? It will be interesting for to see what's going on behind the scenes. Clearly something's not happy. Something's gone on. There's rumours coming out now that he's allegedly said he hasn't been backed. Now, when he says he hasn't been backed, does he mean not getting the targets that he wanted? You know, I think we've got some of the second best net spend in the championship this year. So is it because that we haven't signed the players that he wanted? Did he want more experienced players? But our model wasn't what he wanted to do. Is it because apparently he's turned up at the AOL this morning and the Netflix cameras were there and he thought, fuck it? I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss as to what's going on. You know, obviously we don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but it's out the blue. When I seen the betting that came out on the website yesterday, I thought, it's just bookies, you know, looking for obvious targets, but never thought for 1 second that he would actually leave. You know, when I don't want to criticise the bloke, but if he wants to leave, then let him leave. You know, if he thinks that his future lies at a club like Stoke, then let him crack on. Yes, he's done a lot for the club. If he hadn't been for him, would have probably still been in League One. But you know, at the end of the day, he questioned Nathan Broadhead's mentality for signing for Wigan, I believe, a few weeks ago. Now, you know, what's his mentality behind going to Stoke? Apparently, they've got no money, which you know, they're almost at the bottom of the league. They've had a crap start. We've had a great start. We've got some cracking young players. The future was looking bright. So what's the reason that he would see Stoke as a better option? I don't know. I'm at a loss. If he does go, who do we get in? Is there going to be an explanation from Speakman and KLD? Is there going to be a statement from Alex Neil? You know, he's always been open and honest when he's given his press conferences. Is he going to be the same? Is it for money? Has he gone there for money? Will he admit that? Of course he won't. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll wait and see what develops over the coming hours. But you know, just before the end of the transfer window, the timing, as everything was done, is always wrong. It's always wrong. Now there's rumours that the Paul Van Heck signings could not be going to go ahead because of Alex Neil's not here. So again, another shit into a transfer window. You know, we're going to lose our manager. Is it going to take another 3 to 4 to 5 weeks before we appoint somebody else? In the meantime, we've got, you know, Michael Proctor going to stand in, is he? We don't know. We don't know. There's been nothing said, so we don't know. So we'll just have to wait and see and see what happens. But as always, there'll be a full stadium tomorrow. We'll get behind the lads as we always do, no matter who's in charge. Who would you like to see in charge? Drop in the comments. You know, a few obvious names: Sean Dyche. I think Marco Bielsa's been mentioned. You know, would he come here? I don't know. Just had to wait and see. But like, still in shock, pissed off, and we'll see what happens. But I'll move on to the rest of the weekly roundup. And so obviously last week we beat Stoke, cracking win, battling win against a very tough side. It was an awful game really. It was an awful first half especially, but we ground the result out. Norwich tomorrow. Now they've just started to come into form. They'll be loving what's going on today. Absolutely loving it. Gonna be a tough game now. You know, as soon as if we do go a goal behind, you know, the crowd are not gonna be happy. There's gonna be a lot of anger and frustration directed towards KLD and Christian Speakman. If we do, you know, go a goal down, it could turn very nasty and very toxic indeed. But like you say, we've just got to keep supporting the lads. You know, it's not the lads' fault. You know, they do all they can on the pitch, so we've got to get behind them, I suppose. But just some stats for Norwich. Since 2003, we've played them 12 times. We've won 4, drew 3 and lost 5. At home we've played 6. We've won 2, drawn 3 and lost 1. The last home win against them, I think, was in February 2012, I believe. It was a 3-0 win. But, you know, got some betting stats for you, you know, if you fancy a bet tomorrow. 91% of the games since 2003 has been over 1.5 goals. 64% of them has been over 2.5 goals. And 64% of them has been both teams to score. So, you know, the sensible bet would probably be both teams to score and over 1.5, over 2.5 goals if you wanted a bit more value of the price. I'm going to go for tough one. You know, with everything that's gone on, lads are going to be shell shocked. Will they want to come out and prove a point? I hope so. I think I'd settle. I think I'd be happy with a point tomorrow. Against a team coming into form. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to us. I'm going to come out and say the lads are going to come out and prove a point, and they're going to do it for the fans. 2-1 win. Team news for tomorrow. Obviously, when our Alex Neil's press conference was cancelled today, so we didn't know the team news. We do know Dan Neil's back. Corey Evans, I think he'll be fit. But we don't know where Jack away is, we know Winchester's out, Ballard's out, etc. So we'll have to wait and see. But that's the game for tomorrow. We've also tomorrow, don't forget that we've got Sunderland ladies are playing tomorrow. Playing Birmingham. Anybody with a season card holder can stay in the stadium and watch the game. 4 o'clock kick-off, so kind of a double header for all season card holders if you want to watch the Sunderland ladies play. So don't forget that. Rotherham, we've got Rotherham on Wednesday at home. Will we have a new manager? Will Alex Neil still be in charge for them? We didn't know. Again, another tough fixture. I think they're unbeaten this season. I think, but they have drew games, but I think they're a tough side to beat. They've proved resilient. You know, we've had some tough games with them over the recent years in League One. It's going to be another tough game. But if we can get a positive result tomorrow and then possibly beat Rotherham, it's going to be, you know, really an excellent start of the season, which again is another reason why I kind of believe that Alex Neil would want to even think about leaving, which, you know, again, I've touched on it before, but I think something definitely happened behind the scenes. Something's definitely happened behind the scenes, and, you know, will he be man enough to come out? Will KLD or Speakman be man enough to come out and see exactly what's happened? Probably not. Probably not. But right, Rotherham, you know, score prediction for them, I think depending on what happens tomorrow, what happens with a new manager, I'm going to go for another win, and I'm going to stick my neck on the line and see if we're going to win 3-0. 3-0 for that one. So like I said, Sunderland ladies, they've had a decent start last week. It was their first game of the season, and they drew 1 each with Durham ladies. Melissa Rea was buzzing after the game, actually. You know, she was out of the moon. It was a sellout crowd at Maiden Castle. New signings, 5 new signings in the team. One of them scored. Brianna Westrup, you know, scored the equaliser. So you know, a good first result for the ladies. So hopefully they can go and kick on and have a good result on Saturday in front of, hopefully, you know, there's a few you stay behind and watch that game at 4 o'clock, spur the ladies on, get the first win of the season. The under 21s, they are playing on Bank Holiday Monday. They're playing West Brom at Everton Colliery Welfare at Hetton. So off the back of their 4-0 win at Derby, where Max Thompson scored a hat-trick and got us another assist. So, you know, keep yourself on there and support under 21s and all. Transfer news, obviously, you know, we signed Juice Bennett. I think that's how you said it. I've just touched on there about, obviously, the Jean-Paul Van Heck deal was apparently very close. Now it might not be very close because of what's happened. We've been in talks with Edwin Michu from Paris Saint-Germain again. I'm guessing everything's going to be on hold now. You know, it's so frustrating. If we could have gotten a great report about Jean-Paul Van Heck, apparently he's cracking. He got Blackburn's Player of the Year last year when he was on loan from Brighton. So again, he would have been another great sign, especially with Ballard being out. Just what we've needed. We've been linked with Anthony Scully as well from Lincoln. You know, we've seen him at first hand a few times against Lincoln over the last couple of years. But again, just a rumour. Sean Clare, another one being mentioned, Charlton. So we'll see how it goes. Again, just watch this space with these. Again, everything's up in the air now with the transfer, with the new manager. But we'll see. You know, the club shop's open for full time now, 10 to 5. Ticket offers is open, same thing. Full time now, Monday to Friday. Update on tickets. The tickets for the Middlesbrough game have sold out. So watch out. I don't think there's any more being released, but I think that's all sold out. That's your ticket news. Don't forget, you know, I'm not even sure if the 10% discount's going to be available on the concourse tomorrow for your food and drink. Shambles that has been again the last few weeks. The last 2 home games hasn't been anything available. So God knows what's happening there. We'll find out tomorrow when we get there, I'm guessing, to see if it's available. So don't forget, you know, like and subscribe to the channel. Not only my channel but also SAFC Fan TV. Keep an eye out for when the next Sunday Bunch Club's going to be on and the Thursday Night Live's going to be on. There'll be some posts out letting you know when the next live streams are out. It's going to be. Until then, take it easy. Stay safe. If there's any more updates, I'll be putting some more videos up. But frustrating day, annoying day. That's it really. You know, I think I speak for every Sunderland fan to say they're in shock, totally pissed off, totally sick. But bottom line is, from my personal view, is if Alex Neil wants to go, then let him go. And if it is for money, he's gone down in my estimation. Yes, he's done a lot for the club, but if he has left for that reason, then he can fuck off. Pardon me French. But we'll see what develops over the coming hours and the coming days, and just watch out for some videos coming up. Then, so take it easy guys. Speak soon. See you later.